Hello and welcome to Anjan Times. I am N. Anjan Kumar. So, in my last video, I had started a tour of my bookshelf, starting with spiritual autobiographies. So, today we shall continue the same. And meanwhile, I want to thank you all for your comments, suggestions, and encouragement. Many of you commented on my WhatsApp, so I request you to comment here itself on the YouTube so that others also will come to know and get benefited. So, two of you, mainly is Suresh Nair and Nizar, asked me to say something, a more encouraging topic to read out from the book and concentrate on one book. Surely I can do that whenever I do a review of a particular book. Since this is a tour of my bookshelf, a mere mention of title of the book, author's name, and the salient features in brief, I think that's more than enough for time being. Surely I will consider your suggestions. And since Suresh Nair asked for some encouraging thing, I'll just read out from Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda, which I mentioned in my last video. So here is the quote, very inspiring one. This is from Guru of Paramahansa Yogananda, Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri. Quote, forget the past. The vanished lives of all men are dark with many shames. Human conduct is ever unreliable until man is anchored in the divine. Everything in future will improve if we are making a spiritual effort now. Unquote. So this is a very inspiring quote. Hope you will get benefited from it. And we shall continue the tour of my bookshelf. So here is the next book, Mejda. And the author is Sri Sananda Ghosh. Mejda in Bengali means second elder brother. So that was how this author, Sananda Ghosh, was related to Paramahansa Yogananda. So in two ways, it's linked to the earlier book. One is he is related to Yogananda, and this book gives more mainly details about Yogananda and about author also. There are many interesting things, and there was a need for this book because since Yogananda has not told much about himself in the autobiography of a Yogi, so there was some need to know more about Yogananda, and there was nobody better placed than Sanandalal Ghosh to give those details. So here in this forward written by Sri Ashutosh Das, Dr. Ashutosh Das, so I'll read a very small passage. Mejda is a grand accomplishment that will share with a wider audience these stories of an uncommonly spiritually powerful ascetic. Many of these were not included by Paramahansa Yogananda in his autobiography because of his natural reticence about calling attention to himself. Unquote. So this is very much true, and this book is very helpful in achieving that goal. And there are two points I want to make. One is about a particular painting. There is a painting in this book, Autobiography of a Yogi, and it is of Mahavatar Babaji. So Yogananda says he has helped an artist to paint a true picture of the saint. So this is the painting, Mahavatar Babaji. And since 1946, so that photo is visible to general public. Earlier, nobody knew it. When Autobiography of a Yogi was published in 1946, only then public in general came to know about the existence of Mahavatar Babaji. That is one thing. And Sanandalal Ghosh has painted it. In Autobiography of a Yogi, Yogananda says, I have helped an artist to paint a true picture. That painter is none other than Sanandalal Ghosh. And he is a multifaceted person. an all-rounder, expert in many fields. So he has got a lot of things to tell in this book. One interesting thing is, when Yogananda was very young, he starts a meditation center in Calcutta, in a small hut, very small hut. There, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose comes. So I'll read that small passage from this book. One day, Sri Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose visited our mandir during one of our meetings. After meditation, he walked through the rest of the ashram and the garden. The work I have yet to do in this temporal world is my meditation, he told us. For now, meditation with closed eyes is not for me. Unquote. So this is the very interesting thing. So they have got a lot of details, very funny stories also, very dear to Yogananda devotees. And those who have studied Autobiography of a Yogi will very much appreciate this book, a must for devotees of Yogananda. So next we have the book The Path, Autobiography of a Western Yogi by Swami Kriyananda, Donald Walters. So here the author Donald Walters comes to know about autobiography of a yogi. So he was in US planning to go to Europe. So he comes across this autobiography of a yogi, he reads in one attempt. So as soon as he reads it, he convinced himself to go and join Yogananda. So from east coast of United States to west coast, immediately he takes a bus and travels some 3 days to reach Yogananda's ashram in Los Angeles, and there he joins the work. And that was when he was just 22-year old. Uh, it's about the last phase of Yogananda's life. So he takes Diksha and he does sadhana. He will be a very close associate to Yogananda. And he gives lot of stories again, very interesting stories about Yogananda, Yogananda's stories, those which were not mentioned in Autobiography of a Yogi. And last speech of Yogananda, where he gives up his body. Later, he holds many positions of importance in self-realization fellowship, including vice president. Then he comes out and starts his own organization, Ananda. So this book also is of interest to those who are devotees of Yogananda and others also. So these people, Ananda group, they also publish autobiography of a yogi, but last two chapters of the original autobiography yogi won't be available in the book published by Ananda group. This I have told you already, but specifically I want to tell about Ananda group. So these people also will give Kriya Yoga initiation, but uh, self-realization fellowship, the path founded by Yogananda, claims to be the original authorized path. So that was about Yogananda and his devotees. So in our next video, we can talk about other things, other books. So I have some books, books about living with the Himalayan masters from Swami Rama and Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna by Mahendranath Gupta. He comes himself. So all this and some one I can talk to you in my next video. I think this is enough for today. Please do comment in my YouTube here itself in the comment section. Thanks for your time. Keep watching my videos. Please do like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you very much.